Morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, everyone. I hope you're doing well. It is Melissa, Evidential Medium, Master Instructor with Integrated Energy Therapy, and coach, I guess, teacher coach. So I just wanted to say hello and do our weekly video. We do celebrate this coming Sunday, Easter, and also beginning of April. So a lot of energies right now. And I actually was down for the count yesterday. I had one of those days where I just energetically couldn't function. And I really am to the point where I dislike allowing myself to get to that point energetically where I can't function, where I have to have a day of recovery. I don't know if that's something that I'll always have to do, if that's something, but I do feel like I'm not managing it as well as I need to be. And that goes back to boundaries. That goes back to making sure I'm taking care of myself, eating properly, getting my nutrients, taking my vitamins, all of that. So if you're not taking care of yourself, I would say this might be your call also. To start taking care of yourself better. So really just a little overwhelmed today, a little tired. I know that there's a lot of energies out there right now. I know that there's, taking care of yourself, I think, is what I'm really picking up for us. So let's see what... Oh, very awesome, Darlene. Awesome. Very good. If you're part of my community, I'm starting to do this thing where I'm going to be reviewing books that I have read that have supported me on my spiritual journey, my awakening, my healing. So if you're not part of my community, please go ahead and take a look at that. The link is in the description box at subkit.com/guidance311. This Friday night, we will actually be having the monthly message, which is a channeled message from my guides about basically what April is going to be bringing in for us. So this Friday night, 8 o'clock, if you're not registered as part of my community, please do that. If you would like to get in on that, again, just go to the link and check out the different tiers for joining. All the tiers are able to come to all of the meetings for free. Good morning, Hope. Good morning. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. So this Friday night, 8 o'clock, we'll be doing the April monthly message. What do we got on tap for this week? What does Spirit want to bring through for this week? Don't focus on what you don't have. Don't focus on what's behind you. Don't focus on what you've lost. You know, sometimes we get so caught up in what didn't work out. Maybe something you worked on for a very long time that didn't work out. You put a lot of time and energy into a relationship or situation or career that didn't end up being the thing, right? But today, I really feel like getting into gratitude is going to be so important, even for myself. Really focusing on what we do have, focusing on our blessings, focusing on what has potential, all right? Focusing on what you don't have is always just going to bring you more of that. So today, there's a lot of Five of Cups energy out there, I feel like, where woulda, coulda, shoulda, how I could have done things differently, how I could have made a different choice. It's not going to get you anywhere, all right? Focus on what is going well. And also looking at things from this new perspective of gratitude. Gratitude that it didn't work out, right? Gratitude that you didn't receive that, whatever you were wanting. Or like really looking at things from that new perspective of like, thank God that I didn't get that. Thank God that didn't work out, right? Because even though I worked on it for a very long time, even though it was something I wanted at that moment, right? It didn't bring you reasons to be grateful, or it wasn't going to bring you what you truly, truly wanted or desired or dreamed about, okay? So whatever feels like spilled milk today, whatever feels like I tried really hard. I worked really hard. I wanted that really bad because there was something in that situation or relationship that did fill up your cup at some point. Maybe it was someone who made you a lot of promises they couldn't keep. Maybe it was a job that had potential that never fussed out, right? But how can you look at that from that new perspective of being grateful so that you can go in the new direction? Because what is coming in is going to be something that is going to allow you to be offered a new cup. So the reason that didn't work out, whatever the reason, is because there's a new offering coming in. There's a new stability coming in. There's a new person, mentor, teacher coming in. Someone coming in. And for some of you, it's a relationship that didn't work out because the new person needed to be your person, right? Yeah. So the sun is coming out, guys. The sun is coming out this week. Something is going to show up. Something's going to be offered to you. And you're going to be able to stay in gratitude for what didn't work out. Stay in gratitude for what you didn't receive. So today, if you're really feeling the woulda, coulda, shouldas, get into gratitude for what didn't work out, because you are coming into your power. You are coming into a sense of stability. You are coming into confidence and purpose and stability, safety, resource, opportunity. It's all coming because of the new energy. Anything that you lost, anything that didn't work out, there wasn't enough energy to give you what you needed. And this week, something's coming in to give you what you need. Even though you can't see it, even though you don't know where it's coming from, but it's coming from getting into this new perspective of, I'm grateful for what didn't work out. I'm grateful for what it showed me. I'm grateful for what I learned. Okay? So really looking at where you can get into a new perspective. Very important this week. Good morning, Steph. Good morning, Cassie. Good morning, those of you watching on the replay. Please, #replay. And if you haven't smashed that subscribe button on YouTube, please do that. And if you haven't smashed the heart button on Facebook, please do that. So help me with the algorithms. That's all that is about, guys. That is all that is about. Reaching people that need to find me. All right, we got a few here. Oh, we got a few. So we're going to do them all. All right, surrender. Yeah. Trust the divine. Release the outcome. Say yes to life. Yeah, very important. You know, sometimes I don't think we really understand how important surrender is. Surrender needs to become a practice, like a real practice that you do each and every moment of when you're getting into woulda, coulda, shoulda, when you're getting into wanting, when you're getting into trying. Wanting and trying are only going to bring you more of that, the wanting and the trying, right? So surrendering is the practice of, I know everything is coming to me at the right time. Divine timing is the right time. And so all I can do is take the steps forward. All I can do is make the moves that I can make in this moment. And anything else I release. Any judgment, any sorrow, any fear, any expectation, I release it. I know that everything is going to show up at the divine time. And how it shows up, I'm releasing that. I'm just going to say that, you know, I'm ready for a new career and leave it at that. I'm ready for a new partner and leave it at that. Like any kind of checklist that you try to give the universe is never going to work, right? Good morning, Jackie. So surrender is a practice, right? I'm doing what I can do in the moment. I'm saying yes to life and I'm leaving it at that. And practice that, guys. And when you're needing help, call in the angelic assistance. Receive your angel messages. Observe your inner knowing. Ask for support. Yeah, that's the only thing you need to be doing is when you are surrendering and you're not sure how that's working out, what's coming in, right? Just ask for the angelic assistance, right? So I just need my team of guides, angels, and the ascended masters to come in and help me. I need to get quiet. I need to feel, see, and hear and know what they're bringing me. That's all I need to do when I'm wanting or I'm trying. I just need to get quiet. And I need to listen. And I need to be. That's all I need. That is the practice of surrender, right? I've made the phone calls. I've put out the resumes. I've forgiven who I've needed to forgive. And now I'm just allowing in what needs to come in. I couldn't have said that. And there it is. I didn't even see that next card. There it is, guys. Yeah, forgiveness, right? Release resentment, heal the past, see the divine in all. So this week, forgiveness may come up. It may come up because you're wanting certain things to be a certain way, right? You're wanting things that are past. And so whoever is not in your life, whatever situation is no longer there, wherever you're really feeling left behind or left out, no, forgive. Forgive the people, forgive the situations. That's what's going to bring you forward because you are protected. Shield your energy, call in support from spirit, strength. Yeah, because you're protected. This week you're protected. So wherever you're feeling the woulda, coulda, shoulda, wherever you're feeling the spilled milk, the cups that didn't come to fruition, the dreams, the desires, the wants, you're protected. And for many of you, those things didn't work out because it was for your protection. You couldn't see what that person was really about. You couldn't see the red flags. You couldn't see the broken promises that were coming, especially for people who maybe were, you thought this career was going to give you the moon. You thought this career was going to, put you in financial security. And really that interviewer, that headhunter, that, boss was really kind of saying all the right things because they really wanted you. And they couldn't step up to the plate. They couldn't get, and that's why you were that's why you didn't get it, guys. It wasn't because you didn't deserve it. It wasn't because you weren't good enough. No, it was because they couldn't come through on the promises they were making you for whatever reason. So sometimes we don't know when we're being protected. We don't know why something's being pulled away or not given to us because it's actually for our protection. So forgive who you need to forgive, call in the assistance you need to call, and stay in surrender that everything is working out for your highest and greatest good, that everything's going to come in that needs to come in. Light codes, tune into the light, remember your truth, initiation. Yeah, because a lot of you are going through initiation right now. So you are being taken away from situations and people that just are not going to support you as you move forward, because the light codes are raising your vibrational frequency, raising you into compassion, raising you into love. And there are people that aren't going to have your back with that. There are people that are going to try to keep pulling you down into their vibrational frequency of fear and grief and anger and resentment and all of that. So the light codes are coming in to raise your frequency, to help you really drop down into your heart and realize your truth. And your truth is going to be getting in the better job, getting the better relationship, getting into the better situation. And you can't do that if you stay where you are, if you stay in these situations that don't serve you. And this week, something's going to be brought to you, whether it's that taking you out of something or now the new thing is coming in, whatever it is, be open, but don't keep, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Yeah, don't keep buying into the past. Don't keep going into what was or wasn't, what didn't work out, who left. Forgive that whole situation. Yeah, because you are now in manifestation. You are manifesting your best life. You're manifesting what it is that you do want. And these light codes are bringing you what you do want. These light codes are bringing you into your truth, your purpose, who you are. And you're protected from anything coming in that could hurt you, which is why for many of you in the past few months or year, things have really fallen apart. Things have really fallen apart. I get it. I know. And for some of you, they've been falling apart over and over again. And you're like, what the heck am I doing wrong? This is what you're not doing. This is the only thing you're not doing. And this takes practice. So what you're not doing is surrendering, giving it over to God or whoever you believe in and saying, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready to receive what you're feeling is best for me. Not because I don't know what's best for me. I don't know what the best way is. I don't know what the best situation is. I don't know because I'm human. I'm only seeing things from my 3D perspective and I need your higher perspective. I need your higher perspective. All right, guys, I'm just going to say this once. Please do not buy into any scammers, any solicitors. I do not support. At all. Yeah. I know you get into vulnerable states. I've been in vulnerable states. I know that you're wanting someone to kind of come in and fix things for you. You want things to be better. You want the right people. You want it to be easier. You want it to feel better. Um, and that's why we struggle with addiction. We struggle with self-sabotage. We struggle with all the things that keep putting us in negative situations. And so I know when people come along and promise that they can help, or promise that they can give you relief, it's easy. It's easy to say, hey, maybe there's something to that. But really drop down into your heart. And whether it's an online person or a person in person, be very discerning about who it is you're working with, okay? Because you're special and you're important, and what you bring is special and important. And so I just don't want you to get taken. I don't want your money to get taken. I don't want your energy to get taken. Yeah, not at all. Not at all. All right, so I'm just going to pull, I think, one of these light code cards from Kyle Gray. Activation of the light, Gateway of the Light Activation by Kyle Gray. All right. Oh, and we got 2, so that's okay. Yeah, the ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage boundaries. Yeah, many of you, that's why things have been really hard for a long time. And I was mentioning that some of you, things have not worked out over and over and over again, right? You keep thinking, okay, this is the thing that's going to work out, and it didn't. And then you think, oh, no, this is the thing that's going to work out, and it didn't. And you're like, okay, I think this is the thing that's going to work out, and it didn't, right? And you're like, you're on your knees going, what's going to work out? It's here. It's here, guys, because what you've been doing is releasing karma for yourself and for your ancestral lineage. For some of you, you are healing the generational patterns, the generational negative karma. And so setting boundaries now is going to be so important, because you want to get done with that, right? You want to be done with that. And the only way to be done with that is to say to the universe, I'm done. I now have boundaries, right? So I'm not going to be the people pleaser. I'm not going to be the yes man. I'm not going to be the person always giving more than I have, right? More resource, more time, more money, more whatever. So when you start setting those boundaries, you're letting the universe know that it's time. It's time to start bringing to you what it is that is for you in this lifetime, because you're done. You're done releasing the old karma. And so call on the Chamber of the Violet Flame, or Saint Germain. Karmic release, radical transformation. That's what holy cow, both of these are karmic release. That's what you've been going through. Karmic release, old energy patterns, old energy belief systems, old energetic emotions, old energetic self-sabotage. You're releasing the fear and the bondage of the old. Nobody's going to like me if I don't do X, Y, or Z. I'm not going to have people if I don't do or be what they want. I'm honestly, guys, I'm getting a sense of addiction. So I feel like this is a lot of you. There's going to be some addiction addressed this week, where maybe this is the week you think I'm gonna attend that AA meeting. For some of you, maybe this is the week that you say, I'm not buying that chocolate. I'm not buying that sugar. I'm not doing that, what I normally do to cope. For some of you, this could be getting your eating under control. For some of you, this could be putting your people-pleasing ways, the boundaries that you need to set for that. This week, I feel like you're really being brought in what has been hurting you, where you've been letting yourself down, where you have not been doing for you, but you've only been doing for others. So maybe this is the week that you reach out for the counselor. Maybe this is the week you reach out for the energy healing. Maybe this is the week you just reach out for support overall. It's time. It's time. So this is going to be a transformative week, guys, in some way for each and every one of you. You'll have to be discerning about what is coming in to be transformed in your own life. But it's time to get out of what didn't work out, because it didn't work out to protect you. And then get into what can you learn from it? What can your new perspective be so you don't redo that pattern, redo that cycle? Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's allow the sun to come out. And let's allow your power to shine. Your truth, who you truly are, male or female. Getting into safety and stability through your own efforts. All right. Let's get some Spirit of the Animal Oracle. We'll get one of these. Yeah, lizard regeneration. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. If you've been doing the karmic work, if you've been doing the generational work, you are unparalleled. You need to give yourself that pat on the back that nobody else is going to give you. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Yes, you are. Embrace your transformation because you are now coming into your authenticity, your purpose, who you are, and you deserve everything. You deserve everything. The safety, the stability, the financial, the relationship. You deserve everything. Surrender and allow it in. And when you're wanting something, move that thought out. No, it's here. I don't want it anymore. I have it. When you're trying really hard for something, no, I'm going to sit back. I don't need to try. I'm receiving it. I'm letting go of the how and the when. I'm receiving it. All right, guys, have a beautiful rest of your week. I'll talk to you soon.